and get this thing blasting. Let's see. So this work in progress too, though. Let's see where we at. There we go. All right, testing 1 2 1 2. We're on there. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we are getting out here today. Today is the 6th. Okay. Big tech show why the hottest trade became the safest. All right. Let's go look at what we got. So today I see two stocks up, KTTA, which is up 121%, and then I see Marin, MRIN. So let's go check these catalysts real quick. MRIN. Marin Software Incorporated. This one, no catalyst on the day. Last catalyst was on April 22nd. And then let's go check KTTA. Bethesda Therapeutics. Let's see. So it's looking like Bethesda Therapeutics reports positive pharmacodynamic results demonstrating robust target engagement from its ongoing phase 1 clinical trial of PAS004. That is news for today. All right. Okay, I'm seeing cancer already. Cancer indications. Gold standard, biomarker, collected patients, baseline. Okay, preliminary results demonstrate a robust PERK inhibition with reductions in PERK levels of up to 91%. Okay, and this is pretty cool. Okay. All right, so that's the one that has the catalyst right now, KTTA. Coming on back down here. So let's look at the previously traded level in here, which was the point of control 284 right here. Let's see what kind of reaction it has on that 284. Let me also look over here at the other time frames. What is this beta? Doesn't really care what the market is doing on this one. So the market's going down. This one really doesn't care. Looking over at the NQ though. Let's see, where's NQ? So we can see, good morning, Ghost Win. You got GLMD. It's gonna have to compete with KTTA and MRIN. I'm gonna go look at GLMD though. Okay, so right now we opened up under the ATR low. We're back at the 19,850. Let me go to 15 minute. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah, so tested this level here, 2000. Edit, we can increase this now, so it's been tested. Another day of testing on that 2000, and then it's testing down here at the 1950. We'll increase this to 6. All right, let's go look at GLMD. Does it have catalysts on the day? Let's see. Galmed Pharmaceuticals. Looking like no catalysts on today. Galmed signed term sheets for the development of novel Sigma loop. What in the world? Semaglutide sublingual formulation. Ugh. Okay, I don't know. Let's go look at it on the charts. How much volume does it have right now? Is it in competition with these ones that don't have, these other ones that don't have? It's only got 1 million shares. It's got some work to do for sure. It's got some work to do. Right now, I'm just going to see what this one has in store for us. It's KTTA. Where's my, let's see. Okay. Came down here, boom, boom, boom. We came below this point of control. It previously got up here to the $3. So I'm going to see what this next candle wants to do down here. We got this type move right here. Coming up and testing that 282. Finding resistance right there. Let's see if it goes red from here. Off of that point of control. Tapping. Let me go back over to GLMD. GLMD has reversed what? Is that over 50% of what it actually got? So from 132 up to 210 is sitting right on this ATR high here with no pre-market. So basically if you take just the close, add the ATR, it's just sitting right there on it. KTTA though, bouncing off of that point of control. We have what looks like a little bit of a wedge here, 276, but we got a top and tail here on a downtrend. Yeah, that's why I was looking at Ghost Wind. KTT has a little bit better news, but it's not the greatest because it's still clinical, phase 1 clinical trial or whatnot. So it's better news, and it's news, more recent news too. So we'll have to see how people try to hold this trend here, if they can hold this trend. Right now, the trend break will be right here at 264. Jump back over to MRIN. No news on this one. So I'm wondering, will MRIN still outperform KTTA on the day? KTTA or MRIN has 27 million shares traded on it. It needs to go ahead and fill out so KTTA can kind of take the lead. So right now we're just right below this little area here. Popping back up there. That's 2 times hitting that point of control right there and finding resistance off of that 283. See if it can create a higher low. Back over to GLMD. Did it continue to go down? Yep. All right, got a little pop and looking like it's about to break down this ATR high here at 155. Yep. Coming right down to that level there at 260. So at this point, I would like to see it get back over 277, but I'm gonna let it close some candles below if it wants to. Got a low down here of 256. Not worrying about catching that knife. MRIN, let's see, you moved back from 20-cent move. The only problem is it has ATR of 11 cents, which isn't great. We'll have to see what the new one is on the open. But for now, I'm just going to watch GLMD, big wicks. I don't like that on a cheap stock. Early big wicks. Lower highs with early big wicks. Not looking great. Look at that. Sweaty. It's only got 4 million shares traded too, so it's still got a ways to go to try to catch up with KTT or MRIN. It needs to get over 10 million at least for people to notice it. All right, go back over here. Okay. All right, so this candle is 271. Top side 271. Let's see if it'll continue to press down. Well, can it hold up that 260 level? Opened up lower. Okay. The top side of 271. Coming back up to that trend. What we thought was a trend. Let's see if it holds it down. 267. Yeah. Through a little wick through the trend. Can it hold the body up there? Over 267. Breaking out of that level. Let's see if it's a false breakout. A little bit of a rip back up under 271. Okay. Was that false? You're going to show us a downwards move. Okay, tapping that. So now over the high 275. Let's see. Can we get it? Nope. All right. Are you going to continue down? Oh, still up 90%. But under 70, I'm gonna jump over to MRIN or this other one, but yeah, don't know. We got this previously traded level up here at 283s. You know, it came in here and traded, got rejected here twice at 283. 1, 2. Closing up. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that candle pattern. I don't like it. I don't like it at the 275 right there. Let's see if it goes down here. This is like a micro little movement up. And I'm wondering, is this a hangman? That looks like a hangman, but yeah, I don't like that. That might go down. Let's jump over here to MRIN real quick. Came down. Yeah, this is getting smaller and smaller. It moved from 145 up here to 165, 153 up to 158. So don't like that. Closing up the range. Let's go over to GLMD. Big wicks. That's the big wicker. I don't like that. So I'm just going to stay with KTTA. This was what I thought was the trend, and it's not really holding. 274 is the top that's been tested a couple of times. And then we got this, what looks like it was going to hold a trend, but now, I mean, it's come down here twice relatively quickly, 2 times around the 260s. 19 million shares traded though. But I saw this candle right here, and that looks like a hangman. So I was like, I don't know, might go down. And it did go down. So let's see if we can get some type of bullish candle that that wants to get bought up. But these other two, yeah, no, I'm not gonna mess with those right now. All right, is this a falling knife? We got a bottom here around 257 and then 250. Let's get that test. Okay, another time holding up a little bit. Coming back up to this trend. 270. Okay, throwing another wick up there. Okay, that's cool. Cracking that 175 just a little bit, but yeah, still pulling back off of it. Is this actual resistance? Can it hold over 175 on the ask and the bid? Can it close this candle over 175? Okay. Oh, I forgot I didn't have mine. Let me extend that. All right, I'm in there a little bit. Man, oh well. We're back up here testing this level. I'm gonna see if it can push through 282, back up here to 299. Got 40 shares. And my out is I'll keep it at the 267 for right now. See if we can get a push. See if we can get a push back to 100%. 50 shares. Looking for that break of that point of control. 60 in. There we go. All right, point of control moved down to 274. So 275 is going to be looking like my out right now. In 60. Let's see if it can push back up there to that 299 level. I'll be out on the break of 270. Ooh. Bottom of this candle looking like 274. And 268. All right. So we're ready if it wants to do us dirty here. Point of control back at that 283 level. Another time. Let's see if we can actually push up here to that 299. Ain't this candle to close here? 266. I'm gonna pull out. Start pulling out if it starts breaking through this, breaking through that 270. Okay, 277. So bottom of this is 272. Can we get back up there and test that 280? Don't want to see failure here. So the bottom of this candle, 277, 275. I'm thinking it's going to be my kind of out right now if it can't push through this level, the 80s. Looking a little heavy there. You got over this previous level, this dump level 272. Don't want to see you re-enter that. Needs to pop up here below 272. I'm selling. Get on down. All right, there's the next candle. Needs to break out there, back up there to 284. Can we reach this level up here of 3? All right. Can we get this 298? It's gotten a little bit of a breakout. So now at this point, 277 is my out. $277 is my out. Can you break up? Can you get 286? 285s. I'm looking at the ask and the bid here, looking for that ask to go to 286. 284, that's not good. All right, we're watching. So another time at this point of control. Below 277, I got to sell out. Got out. So now it got pushed off of this point of control. I've already exited. Didn't like that. Didn't like that it came back up to this point of control and failed again. Give it some time. MRN, MRIN. Let me look at that. Still not doing great. This one went down as well, GLMD. So sticking with KTTA. So basically, I was looking for this trend to hold, looking for that point of control, the place where the majority of the volume had been to get pushed through. It could not do it. So I got out at that 277. Bread currently $2. So I was looking for it to go back up here and test this 3, but it just couldn't. All right, so again, we got another topping up here at 280s. So let's see if we can get back over 275 here. Go towards those 280s. Okay, looking for a pop over the 77. Add it back. All right. What can we do here? Can we pop? Can we pop 80s? I got 50 shares in. Looking for it to pop 80s. This point, 272 is my out. 272, buddy. We got a little bit of pop back up, so looking for it to re-challenge that 80 if it can. 272 looking out. Can you get that little pop back up? Pop over this 81. Okay, open up a higher candle. Out is 272. Okay, a little pop there. See if I can get back in 60 shares here towards that. So 277 is kind of holding. Looking for that 278. 278 on the ask. Not seeing it. All right, let me get ready to get out. 270, 250. Will it pull back up or no? Nope. Getting out, getting out, getting out. 20 shares, 10 shares left. Don't see the pop. 5 shares left. Okay, 1 share left and out. All right, got out right there. Looking at back at this top, just looking at that pop and not being able to pop right there. So got back out. Wait, I'm still in 1 share. What in the world? There we go. Yeah, looking for that pop over this level, 278. Just not being able to see it. $277 is what I want to see it go back to. Not doing it. Now it's been down here. It cracked through this 274. We know this average range is around 283 to 274. Let's see if it can crack over 275 again. Get over 275. I'm seeing another one pop up, JFBR, with 3 million shares. Let's go look at what this is. JFBR. Jeff Brands Limited. 22 minutes ago, Jeff Brand enters into 2 strategic transactions for an approximate aggregate valuation of 23 million. Let's see, strategic sale, blah blah blah. As previously announced. JFBR. Statistics flow. Okay. Yeah, it's got some work to do, but JFBR is up there as well, only up 48%. KTTA, can it overcome this level here of the 273, this fallout point? Because if it can, those shorts are going to be kind of willing to wonder if they're going to be willing to cover at 275. But definitely got out before that dump there. It's looking for it to get over, but it just couldn't. $265, 10 cents away from that 75. GLMD is only up 16% now, so that one's kind of off. All right. JFBR. Well, starting to do them wicks. Those wicks. All right, I'm gonna stick over here to this one. So we got a bottom here of 258. I want to see how this thing closes around this 250 level. So this little uptrend was has been made invalid. Move. We got what looks like more of a downtrend now, more of a visible downtrend. All right. So gotta see how it does, if it can hold out of this downtrend that it looks like it's got. JFBR, yeah, a little spiky. Both of these have current news, but JFBR is definitely on the move at 55, 56%. Just don't trust it, that's all. These wicks. Let's see if it does more wicks like that. Oh, there's a little pop. Okay. Can you start holding over that 70? Get back up there to that 299 level, possibly. 68. Entered in a little bit there. So I got 30 in. My out right now is a 259. Looking for that break over the 70. Right now out 259. See a little bit of green. We see that 70. Yep. Seeing 70 on the ask. And 40 shares. Go ahead and pop that 70, bro. All right, I'll be out down here 258. Down here twice, 257. Yeah, I'll get out 258, 259. They're throwing up that wick. Adding into that on the 50, back up here to that 75. Can it break 75? And then that 267 will become my out. Another time, I'm going to add into that. Oh, I missed it. It missed me. Oh, no, it got me. Okay. So let's see if it can push through. 260. All right, we got an out down there. Let's see if you can push back up here to these levels, 284s, if possible. Got my out though, 257. Can you get sporadic? Hold this 268 real quick. Hmm. 92% up still. Right at that point of control. Looking for those buyers to come in and push this thing. We can see it, yeah, I think I'm gonna add to this actually. 75, can we see 76 on the ask? 63, can we see 75 back up there? Okay. Holding over here, let's see if it, ooh, okay. All right, so we're ready. Top side is 275. Can we get back up there? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, 264. Are you gonna go ahead and die here? Is that what this is? 270. We need to see 75s. Or I gotta be out. All right, so yeah, 257. I'm getting out. 258. I'll hit it just to make sure I get my feel. But we need to see 70s hold here. Ten seconds left. Okay. 50. Right on the line, right? Come on. About to open up the new candle. Open up the new candle right there. So 257. It's my out. Can we get those 69s back up there? Nope. All right. Yep, there's 70 right there. 72s. Oh, got that. Okay, I did get my ad. So 75 shares in there. Adding right back to it. Now my out. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting out at 264. 264 right here. If it cannot go, it's been to this level multiple times, just looking for the push through. Saw the downtrend, looking for it to just hold up there. Coming back to 70. All right. If it goes, this candle goes red, I'm out. Okay, new candle opening up. We got my 264 out. Ready to go. Needs to hold the 70s. Can we see 71 back up? $71. Taking his sweet, sweet time. 64. Getting out there. So got out 64. Did not want to hold through a break of that downtrend there. All right, so this one's got 10 seconds left. Let's see if it go ahead and breaks down this what looks like the downtrend now. Right under, fell in that point of control multiple times. So 1, 2, 3, and then closing in this is a hangman pattern, but it's not at the top of a move. It's like in consolidation, so I don't know how much you can trust it. The top side of this is 272. Only up so 272. What can it do there? Can we see those 70s? Can it trade back into the 70s? $69.70 is what we're looking for. Is it turning? Back to 64. So at this point, top side is 278 or 268, right on that little downtrend. Okay, opening up. Can you get back over 269? What dun 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 dun. Coming on down, we got this 257 that's been tested. Now, if it can break this 257 and pop back up over 264, I would like that. So getting a little wick down there through that level. Let's see how this closes. Wow, getting bought off of that level a little bit. So we'll see if the next candle can come back up here and test this 264 and actually get through this level here. Maybe 55. Okay, opening up there. Can you get that 264? Looking for 264 on the ask. 250s, breaking out of those 60s just a little bit. Want to see it back over 263s for the ask. Small little break again. 253 was the bottom of this little wick. Okay, showing some green there. Let's see, it's about to close this candle in about a couple seconds. Okay. 263s on the ask. Can we see it? Not seeing it. Nothing over 260 coming up. Okay, nailing back down to this level again, 257. Getting a little spudge through. Okay. Yep. All right, so could not see that the next break there. 76. Let's flip back over to MRIN. MRIN. Still not doing any more than the other one. This is up 140%. Came down here, hit 46, and only went up a dollar. And look at these candles. They're so janky, kind of. On the trash. All right, KTTA did go all the way down, broke that 257. Point of control is still up here at the 275. So more volume is going to have to come down here for it to get a concentration, but not too much trading here. So I'm thinking it's going to continue down a little bit before it needs to hit a wall somewhere. Has this level here of the 237. That was a previous level. So we'll see what happens down there. As for all of these other spots, don't really know. Let's see what you can do off this 237 level. 230 level, I guess you could say. So it is holding this downtrend a little bit better than it was holding the uptrend. Only up 66% now. What was the float on GLMD? Why is it it's got 13 million but it's still not up here. Why is it not up here? What's wrong with it? 13 million. Interesting. Popped off of that ATR high, went back up, getting more volume. Up 28% though. I really don't like cheap stocks that are barely up. Really don't like that. Okay. We hit the 30s. We got a out down there, possible out. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna just get a little bit, and we'll see what it wants to do here. Can it get a push back up? If it fails again, I mean, I know I'm on the backside move anyway, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, we'll see. Small risk, 237s for it to get back up. But it does not look like it wants to get back up. 237, I will cut. This was the level down here that it had recently touched. Came into a little bit of what looks like resistance, so just jumping in there, giving it a little gozy. %. Can you go back up and test anything up there? Nope. Okay, 241. Go ahead and hold out of there, man. Go ahead and get out of there. We know you want to. You got this point of control back up here to 275. You want to, right? So right now, 241 is the out. It came down here, formed wicks here. So 240, 242 is going to be the out for me. If it breaks that down, 241. We're ready. I like to keep these kind of tight. No reason to lose everything. If it's going to go, it's going to go. Looking for 249 to come back on. $242s. If I see that one, don't show me that one. Be out of here. Right now, I'm watching the bid and the ask. And we see those 46s pop back up. Okay. So slightly holding out of that downtrend, but yeah, I'm ready. Ready to hit it. Breaks that level. I don't know what it wants to do though. All right, 44. Saw it. I'm out. Tapped it. I'm out. Not even gonna play with it. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Right now, it's showing that weakness down there to that level. So I'm thinking, you know, be out. What time is it? So it's got 20 seconds left on this candle. I think it's going to go ahead and break down, but I just want to be out. Like I said, if I see it, I saw it up here on our bid at 41, I'm out. It's too weak. It's not doing what I'm thinking it's going to do. And it's not trying to break upward. But anyway, just cutting very quickly, and it's continuing to hold this downtrend in here. Just hold it. Not saying it won't come up later in the day, but you know. Yeah, Ghost Win. I was looking over here on the 15-minute as well. But for the pre-market, I've been seeing the 1 minute be a better like entry, but I have my 15-minute over here on my other screen right here. So I got the 1 minute, I got the 5 minute, and I got the 15-minute. So, you know, I was just looking across the board. Hey, what are you doing? Can you flip? But yeah, it's right on that 41. So I'm looking at more than, you know, more than just this right here. But yeah, that 41, if I didn't cut there, let's see what would happen towards this 236 here. Would it just slam through this on me? 236, it got a little tap there. It is still within this trend, just following it on down, and there's the break. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I would have been like, man, come on. Come on, man. Why you doing me like this, man? But yeah, going on down there. Anyway, so let's talk about other things. Let's see what Bitcoin, because I kept my losses small, you know, 12 bucks ain't gonna kill me. That's not even a lunch at this point. uh let's see. So we got Bitcoin 93K. As far as my dividends go, I was telling you guys that I was buying XR, this one. So XRX ended up going up to $5. I bought it down there at 436. So it's still doing this thing, paying me that nice sweet dividend. It was up like 100 and something yesterday, but we'll see if it continues to hold that 5 up. I want to buy some more under 5. I was looking for it to kind of fail back down, but if it wants to push, it's cool. I got an okay size, but I wanted 500 shares, but it popped up too quick. Let's go look at the NQ. NQ level of 19,850. Okay. So it came back up there, tested that again. Didn't do too much damage. MRIN going down there. Not too interested in that. Now KTA is, look at this. If I didn't stop out, even on the 1 minute, I saw this candle pop up. I was like, okay, if it doesn't go, I need to be out of it. It's pushing into this previous buy up level. It's pushing those buyers out of there. So now I would have been holding from what? If I was just holding it, I would have been holding from 40. So my entry was around 42-ish, something like that, all the way down here. And if I had a bigger size, I would have been getting absolutely ate up holding that. So, you know, it's holding this downtrend, and I just wasn't about that life. I was like, nah, I'm good. I like my money. MRN falling off the ship as well. GPUS, the one from yesterday, down 18%. So I'm okay. You know, this pre-market wasn't bad. I just got to get more confident in trading pre-market. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding the patterns and all of that. Looking over here, my 15 minutes, seeing that big red and knowing that I'm in a big red, being very willing to buy or to sell out because I don't want to be a part of that party. You know, if it can flip, get a big buy up or something, great. But if I'm looking over here, I'm looking at this 15-minute chart or the hour chart, and I'm seeing a big old red candle, I'm like, life is too good to be playing with that. You know, too good to be playing with that. All right, but yeah, Foxo, Ghostwind called out Foxo, FOXO. Does it have catalysts on the day? It's got these wicks. I don't know if it's got a catalyst. Let's go check. FOXO. Foxo Technologies. Seven days ago, Foxo Technologies Inc. announced its completion of a reverse stock split. That was 7 days ago. So it's a wicker. It's got those wicks up there. What's the float looking like here? Foxo. Foxo, it's a low float. Let's go look at let's go look over here. Floats of 3.39. Insider 6%, institutions 1.3. Let's go look at who those institutions are over here. USB, man, these people hold everything. USBS Group, they buy everything, bro. I don't trust them, man. They got too much. They got too much. They don't have enough to lose. They got, every time we check a ticker, man, it's always them. It is. What does Foxo actually do? Okay, so Foxo Technologies develops develops epigenetic biomarkers. So okay, so they are healthcare. They have 102 employees. Okay, so develops epigenetic biomarkers technology solutions in the United States. The company applies automated machine learning and AI intelligence technologies to discover epigenetic biomarkers of human health, wellness, and aging. It offers Foxo Labs, a commercializing proprietary epigenetic biomarker technology. And wait, it just seems like it's just repeating itself. Okay. Biomarker technology enables the adoption of saliva-based health and wellness biomarker solutions for underwriting and risk assessment, and informatics services that provide data solutions using AI and machine learning for data analysis and processing, and quality checking for academia, healthcare, government, and pharmaceutical research customers. Foxo Technologies was founded in 2020 and is based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Cool, cool. All right. Well, Foxo is it's looks like it closed at 63 cents yesterday. And but yeah, I'm not a fan of all these wicks. It's got 13 million shares traded. Mm-hmm. And but no catalyst on today. So pretty much traded the one that had the catalyst on the day, and it's just following a nice little downtrend. I'm sure it'll pop on the open, but I'm trying to do I want some pre-market stuff. I said I was going to be looking for it. I'm out. I'm looking for it. So keeping my risk very small. You know, not killing the game or whatnot. But I'm just I haven't really I've seen them during pre-market. But I'm like, man, I wanted to take that trade, but I just didn't. So I'm like, okay, let me size down. Let me take some, get my feet wet in pre-market. But yeah, just riding the wave pretty much. Still got 34 million out there on that one. I don't know why I'm not seeing. Let's see, Foxo. What was the price on that one? 158. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's got some work to do to get to me. That's what it is. It's the for that price, the volume is too low. Too low. One, two, three. Trying to do this breakout of the 232s. Okay. Anyway, it's 7:21. I'm about to get up and get out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm working for pre-market. I've been working on some. I need some alerts, some good alert mechanisms for pre-market. I've been using Mac. What is it called? This app that you can kind of program or whatnot, but it's kind of not as flexible as I need it to be. But I'm just using it lets you build macros out. What's the name of it? Macro Droid is what I'm using. You can program it and do all that good stuff. But I'm trying to catch these early in the morning. But what I don't want it to alert me just for anything. I want to get something um uh that's going to be able to alert me for these type of specific stocks. And I know TOS has the scanner that will send you an alert and all of that, but I mean specifically to my phone. It's like I want to kind of TOS. You can't start trading until 6, right? So right up in this area right here where it actually popped, which makes sense, right? It popped right here because people were able to trade on all platforms pretty much, and then it dropped 185 and then it started to rise, right? Start to rise out of there, pulled into this. So all of this from this red candle, I mean, go to the pointer. This red candle or this green candle and up was tradable. So I want to design me a nice little alert system for that. Sometimes TOS, I don't know. I'm trying to create something instead of pay for something. But this thing did come back up to the 236, but at this point, it's got that nice little downtrend. It may continue to push, but I just managed my risk on what I traded on this little downtrend swing. The point of control is still up here at 274. I do see some volume coming in across this level right here at 243, but is that going to hold up? Is more volume going to come under, or does it want to pop up? It had the catalyst on the day, so it's the one that I'm probably going to be like, okay, well, I think the most focus is going to be on it. With 35 million shares, still up 72%. MRIN just not, it's not, the only thing the MRIN is missing is catalyst, you know? So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm about to bug out. And if you're going to continue trading, definitely keep your head on a swivel. I'm going to be trying to get these these pre-market movers, I might just have to start waking up at 6 or something, waking up right before 6. And so I can just be there for the move and say, hey, I want to focus in on this session. I want to take profits from this session. Reason why is because I have another strategy that I use during the daytime, not so much for small caps, but for large caps, mid caps, that is pretty effective, but it's a lot faster that I'm working on. So I'm like, I don't know. I want to be able to trade pre-market for a move like this and then come into the intraday on something like right now for the mid large cap scanner, I'm seeing PLTR and I'm seeing Nvidia, but I don't start trading these until well into the day, like an hour after open or something like that. So haven't really been touching these ones because I've been kind of working on different things, just keep my mind fresh, not really getting stagnant on one thing, and managing risk no matter what strategy that I'm using. That's the biggest thing, being able to cut it, because you know that loss, you know, you oversize into something, those losses can really eat you up for real. And that's not what I want to be doing. Anyway, I said I was going to get out of here. I need to actually get out of here. All right. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Okay, let's see what we got here. There. Filters and still working. Where are we going?
H Trader H Trader H Trader. Rising sun. Woke up early this morning. I need some green. Questionable market flow on my screen. I need to find all the attention. Volume and mentions, just give me one chance to shine. Small, mid, or large cap, which one will be divine? They all out to bait and trap, they all already pulled the strap. Can I get my target map? Then I'm out like Luigi, sipping on some Fiji Hydro. Carting off on my profits, man, I cannot stop it. Need the best stock picks, so where is the crowd? Are they moving? Bet, where are they sowing? Bet it up. Need my seed to be growing. Show me where to run, where the price is exploding. Need a bit of shaking, then it will be worth taking. I'm about my business, formulating hit lists, added to my wish list. But my plan, I gotta stay committed. Things are looking shady, like right before a slam dunk by Tom Brady. Pop the biscuits and gravy. HH Trader, trying to make it super wavy, but this market needs to persuade me. What ideas you got to show me? I am not the old me. Here to learn and give the ad-libs. No longer a baby in the crib. Switch the game like a maverick. Move the flow like it's 50-50. Half humbled and half savage. Catch the blessings and pass them. Plan to win, but prepare to fail. Don't keep all your power in one pail. Keep a parachute for the bell. Hope you enjoyed the stream. In your eyes I can see the gleam, but alas I'll catch you in the next one. Bright and early with the rising sun. Rising sun. The rising sun. Yeah. H Trader out. Yeah.